Bum, bum, bum. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. Hope you're having a wonderful day. My name is Justin. Is my hat on? Yeah. Today we're listening to the Stranglers with their song Golden Brown. This is off of their album La Folie, which was released in 1981. Okay, so last time we listened to the Stranglers, I was kind of like really impressed. I've actually had that song on my playlist since that day, and I've been listening to it ad nauseum. And you guys have given me a nice selection of other songs to listen to from the band. Because originally I was just going to continue with the album, but I figured I would go with what you guys said first, and maybe see where I end up. But no doubt there will be some more Stranglers here on the channel. Now, La Folie. Let's see what that means, because I don't know if that's. I think it's Spanish, maybe. Or maybe it's French, maybe. So, it seems that it Romanian. I just typed it in Google and translated. It said Romanian. For the foil. Okay. La Folie. La Folie. Now, is it actually Romanian? Because I feel like that's more French. But, what do I know? I'm not a lingot. Okay, in French, it means madness. I think madness is what it's supposed to actually be. Interesting, I like that. Guys, thank you for being here. Hope that you enjoy the video. Hope that you enjoy the music. Settle down. Coffee up. Let's get into the Stranglers with Golden Brown. Like coffee. There you go.
Texture like sun lays me down. With my mind she runs throughout the night. No need to fight, never a frown. With golden brown, every time just like the last. On her ship tied to the mast, to distant lands takes both my hands. Never a frown with golden brown. Golden brown, fine a temptress. Through the ages she's heading west. From far away, stays for a day. Never a frown with golden brown.
You couldn't hear me because I was muted, but as soon as the first few notes started, I said, I'm in. Yeah, let's go. I'm in. Definitely. Absolutely. So how cool is it to hear a totally different side of the Stranglers? Like, the first track I heard, if that was them strangling you, this is you passing out. How relaxing was this? I love this. It reminds me of like a sea shanty kind of keyboard, just the way that it was moving, very wavy, very back and forth. I did think it was cool how it was like almost waltzy, and it went from that 3 count, and then in the chorus it would add an extra beat to make it a 4/4. I thought that was really nice. Every once in a while it would do that just to kind of throw you off a little bit. I like that. I like that. But the music, the melodies, they just kind of rock you to sleep. They're just putting you down. Like, this is just a very, very chill song. And I would imagine in listening to the album, perhaps the track before this and the one after this are maybe a little heavier, maybe a little more up-tempo. Just what I would guess. Singing was also just super laid back, not a care in the world, just very calm. He's ready to fly away with his golden brown, golden brown texture like sun lays me down. With my mind, she runs, and then he talks about every time, just like the last, on her ship tied to the mast. I like that. On her ship, tied to the mast. With the Odyssey, Odysseus, everyone knows. When they were passing by the sirens would sing, and they had to tie Odysseus to the mast so that he wouldn't, steer the ship to its doom. So I like how he says that he's on her ship, and he's tied to the mast. Almost as if he knows he cannot, what's the word? If she calls, he's going. And even if it's to a bad thing, he's going no matter what. He's tied to the mast. I like that. He just shows how in love he is with this golden brown, this lady, I would assume. And then I like how Jean-Jacques Burnel, with the bass, how he just plays his bass basically right on top of the kick drum here in the song, just kind of adding an extra padding to the song. It has a certain kind of texture to the overall feel of the song. And then you even had a little bit of like a jazzy guitar come out, which I would imagine is played by Hugh Cornell. And that was really nice, Every once in a while there would be something to kind of spark up the mood a little bit, And not that, in my opinion, this wasn't boring. I like this a lot. This is just very relaxing. But I do like how they work in certain elements just to kind of add a little flair. Is that like a harpsichord or clavichord? It's one of the chords. Right? One of you smarter people can let me know, because that has to be like a clavichord or harpsichord. His singing reminds me of someone, and I'm not quite sure who. He kind of reminds me, perhaps somewhat similarly, of like Justin Hayward or maybe Nick Drake a little bit. But there's someone else that his vocals and his voice is reminding me of, and I'm not sure who. Yeah, seaside jazzy guitar, adding just a little bit, a side of romanticism to this one. I like this one. Let's talk about the lyrics though. Golden brown, texture like the sun. She lays me down, and my mind she runs. By the way, I just totally butchered reading the lyrics there. Throughout the night, no need to fight. Never a frown with golden brown. Every time, just like the last, on her ship, tied to the mast, to distant lands, takes both of my hands. Never a frown, golden brown. Golden brown, finer temperatures through the ages. She's leading west.
Okay, golden brown.
Excuse me? What? I was wondering what that sound was, and I was like, maybe I don't know. I don't know. Okay, sorry about the voice texting. Okay. Golden brown, finer temptress, through the ages she's heading west. From far away, stays for a day, never a frown with golden brown. When his girl's there, he's not frowning. She's taken him to distant lands, and he's there for the ride, Let's look into any history on this song, anything of particular note, any facts about this one. It says here about the lyrics, apparently there's been a lot of controversy surrounding them. In his book, The Stranglers Song by Song, Hugh Cornell states, Golden Brown works on 2 levels. It's about heroin and also about a girl. Essentially, the lyrics describe how both provided me with pleasurable times. Okay. Well, that makes a little more sense now, especially when I read the lyric, on her ship tied to the mast. Yeah, the ship is going to, pleasurable lands, but he's a prisoner, He has to tie himself to the mast, or else perhaps he'll go too far. Adds a whole lot of nuance to this song and to the lyrics here. Okay, I like that. I like that. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought of the song. Join me on Twitter in the comments down below. If you'd like to help out and support the channel, you can do that on Patreon. But for now, I just hope that you enjoyed your time here. However long this video was, probably average 10 minutes. It's probably what most of the videos here, I would guess, are about. Drop a like. If you haven't, you can subscribe. But definitely comment. If you haven't said hi, say hi. Community is pretty friendly here, pretty cool. And that's kind of it. Have a great day, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.